Hello, this video is for SaaS founders, product managers who are expert in coding. You may have heard about Cursor AI, and I have been experimenting with it for about a month now. I've built about 10 different projects. In this video, I will give you a quick glance how you can start using Cursor AI. At least it will give you a feel of what it is, what it can do. We'll keep it simple. We'll try 3 different ways to build a new application. The goal with Cursor AI, an application like Cursor AI, is that you have an idea and you can quickly implement without getting bogged down into technical details. So it is a very good tool for building a quick MVP. I still have to see if we can actually build a production ready app and deploy, especially because when it create error and you have no idea about the code generated by this application, I am not sure how you will support it. But anyway, those discussions that we can have in future. For this video, we'll go down 3 different ways you can create an application. Number 1, you can write a prompt and give a prompt to Cursor AI, and Cursor AI will do rest of the prompt. Can be simple and complex, and we'll try both. Then you can give it a screenshot or mock-up or wireframe or whatever you have, and then it will build the application based on that. And then the third one is you can give a URL of an application that you like and you want to build a clone or a similar application, so you can give a starting point and then see what difference that you're looking for or what inspiration Cursor AI should take it from that source side. So let's dive in and I will show you how it works. All right, before we dive into the demo, let's create a simple React application and open that in our Cursor AI IDE. So I just typed a command. It will take a couple of minutes to install it. So installation is finished. There are basic commands here. I could write here cursor dot to open the folder directly from here, but we'll do a more traditional method. I will open it using cursor itself. So this is my folder that I browse and now opened. One other thing that you will notice in Cursor that the look and feel is exactly like Visual Studio. As a prerequisite, I've already installed it on my computer, but you can go to cursor.com and download it for free. They have a free plan as well as paid plan. I'm using a pro plan and paying $20 a month. If you pay for a yearly subscription, then it's $16 a month, but I'm paying $20 because I'm not sure how long I will keep it. I am also paying for a few other subscriptions like Bolt.new, V0 and all, because I wanted to go through all of them and see which one is working how, and then possibly decide on one of them. So now we will create this application using a very simple prompt that I just showed you. There are 2 ways you can do this. You can either press Command I, which is a composer window. For the first time, you may also have to enable it by going into setting, cursor setting, features, and then composer. By default, I think it's disabled, so you enable it. And once you have enabled it, you can just press Command I. The benefit of using a composer window, it create all the file for you and you have to just press accept all, versus in the chat window, which we will talk about, you will have to accept one change at a time. So whenever you're making bulk changes, use composer, and when you're making smaller changes or tweaking something or having more like a conversation, use the chat window. So in this case, again, create a simple React application that lists SaaS tool for founders. Create some sample data as well for me, right? So we can see how it goes. I've already created, already installed and created React application folder. The name of my application is this. All right, so let's go. This is including the search bars, the detail pages tool. Let's start by creating required component. So now you can see it's already started creating all these files, pages, components, and everything. And I will show you, even though they are there, you will have to press accept all to actually apply them. I don't know if this is in cache or what. So let's go through the changes. So summarizing, it's understanding, creation of the file. Make sure your Node.js is installed. Yes, it is. So one of the requirement is you have to have Node.js installed, and I have it installed. Before open the terminal, navigate to the folder. We are already there. Install the required dependencies. We will do this. Create the file mentioned above and their respective locations. Index, which is, yeah, should already be there. And then npm start. So the rest of the instructions, so I'm going to say accept all. It's already saved there. I will open a terminal window. Yep, if you remember, my original command was this: install React router DOM. So this has been installed. Create, yeah, so you just created this file and make sure to import CSS file. There is a CSS file import, and then we can start this. So I'm going to copy this. Let's read this again. Let's do this. This is talking about all this. So I'm going to close the composer window for now, and then npm start. So when I will press it, here you go. So it started the development server, compiled it. The application is here. It's already opening or opened it. And then, so just with a simple prompt, what I was able to do, I was able to create an application. And then the search box, so quick, awesome. It's, so search is working. If I press, then it's showing me Slack detail of this application. That was a simple instruction that I have given to this, and then now I can have more conversation and I can keep on with refining it. For example, I can ask, hey, what if I type and highlight the text, right? So all can be done, but the power here is with a very simple instruction, you was able to create an application. All right, so I will copy this instruction back in my file so that I can share it with you, because I made some changes, I think. Yep. So this was simple instruction. Now we will go with more detailed instructions where I will be sharing what are the detail, what you will display. I will also add the search box, a search box to filter tool by name, as I will type text in the search box. Please highlight the tool matches to that criteria. Cool, right? So I will use this prompt for my next demo. So let me first create a full application. So we'll name it detail prompt, and then we go from there. So I will pause just for a second so I can add some more detail and not bore you. All right, so I made some adjustment, create a React application, blah, blah, blah. And it's the same thing. I change it to detailed. The instructions here are similar except detailed. I kept the number 2 here. So what I will do next is go to this window. So just making sure there's nothing we are in. This is better. So here I'm going to type my command to create a React application and set the router. So I will pause again. All right, so it has installed. Now we will go here. We'll close this window. We don't need this anymore. And then, by the way, this is the Google Chrome extension, new tab extension that I have created for myself. It's amazing. I use it daily. So let's make this window bigger. I'm going to close this. Close this folder and open a new folder. The new folder we just created. Awesome. And what we will do, Command I, just like last time, make it bigger. No, not that. Okay, so here is more detailed instructions. Let's go. It's writing all the files for me in the sample data. By the way, it takes a lot of time. I did not think that sharing these demos will take this much time. I spent yesterday, did not go well. So probably have tried like 10-20 times yesterday. And then I was trying to make it more complex kind of demos. And then I realized, no, keep it simple, man. All right, so it seems like it's done. What we will do, let's go through just like last time, what it has done. So great, it understood what we are asking for, created the files, and then make sure you have requirement, which we have already done. So I'm going to accept all changes. It's done, and then npm start. So I will close this, go and open terminal window. It's done. So you can quickly see that the node module, all the modules are installed, all the files are there, and npm start. So the biggest difference that you will see in this application before and after, that this will have more aligned to what you want. Compared to a simple instruction, the detailed instruction had all the bits and pieces. So now you can see there are categories, there are bold, you can write that kind of detail as well. Here, let me see if it can highlight. So I'm support. Awesome. Isn't that great? Finance. So it's searching and also highlighting. So I'm going to try this guy, and it does it. And then view detail. So you can see view detail. I really like that the search box is here. I'm going to see what we'll do. Nothing. So we'll have to tweak that, because what's the use of that on this page if it's not taking us back or showing some kind of a steer? But amazing, right? Are you not impressed yet? I can show you the instructions again that we had. Create an application, and then some details, some categories, and this is the last minute addition, which is working amazing. I'm so impressed by this. All right, let's jump into our third method. Close this guy, close the folder. And our third method is this. So wireframes, you can send a picture of a website. If you already have your screens in Figma, then it can take that as well. I'm using just a hand-drawn design just to show the power, because if it can use this to create an application, think about it, what it can do with a more fancier design. So again, tool directory wireframe. I'm going to copy this guy. All right, I made some minor adjustment in the prompt. So let's start with creating our directory. I'll pause again. All right, so it has created the folder. So now we will go in our Visual Studio and open the folder. So now what I will do, we'll copy the prompt first. So I've attached my screen with wireframe. Photo of a handwritten wireframe. I wanted to emphasize on this because it's tremendous. So while doing its own thing, I can go and see price maker. I want to afford, I can go pricemaker.com. See how effective this new tab is. Every time you open new tab, you will see this product hunt listing, trending news and journal, and customer success and other departments of philosophy. I love it. I really love it. I use it daily. So let's see what it has done. So it understood the problem. Tool list page, details, search bar, category. I've already done it. I will copy this and then let's say accept all, so that all the changes are applied here. Go to view terminal and npm start here. Let's see. All right, so I didn't see many of the things that I have asked it to do. For example, I wanted to have a feature tool and then all tools and details. So it's definitely missing a lot of pieces. And then this page is where they have actually Slack, communication, description, and pricing, which matches this guy. No. I might just open this guy. In the wireframe I sent to you, top section is homepage and bottom section is tool detail page. I think you got confused thinking it is one screen. To double check. I feel like it's treating this as the hero. Let's see. So it's going to change all the files for us. One, I intentionally sent this page because I wanted to see if it can determine multiple screens within the same one. You don't want to send so many different screenshots, right? Maybe it's too much for it. Let's see. Changes should be accurate now. Reflect that it described the separate home page, top section. Wow. Apply and then close. Let's go back to the list. Okay, it's better. So category, which is what I had, it did not have a thumbnail, it's fine, but it has the tool name. Let me move this guy here. Okay, now I will be able to switch quickly. So there's a grid here. It did not have a feature one. It did not have a category dropdown, which is fine. But just based on what I have sent, it was able to do that. Also had tool name, detail, category, and price. So tool name, category, detail, and price. So it is tremendous what it can do for us. All right, so we're done with the third one. Let's handle the fourth and last one, where we will give a example of a existing website that we like. All right, so let's jump into this. So the fourth example will be the prompt to create the directory, React directory node, which we'll do in a second. I'm using toolfinder.co as an example, and I will provide that in my prompt. All right, so tool directory URL. So we're using URL as an example here. All right, I will pause it for a second. All right, so this is done. I've copied my prompt, and this is the directory that command has created. All right, and before I dive in, I wanted to show how Tool Finder looks like. This is an amazing website. If you have not seen it, go and try it out. Love the site. It has listing of so many tools, personal reviews, and all that. So that's what we are creating here, what we are asking to create. I will open the Composer window, make it bigger, and build a tool directory. So this is kind of the instructions, setting the URL and everything. Copy paste, problem of a copy paste, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to confuse them. Okay, all right, so we're to go. The folder name is right. I will help you build a tool directory app inspired by this. Here you go. So we will be able to see how big of a difference this is. Again, if you remember, this is the last demo, so I will remain. I get excited with new technology, new tool. I also have worked on huge corporate-wide applications. My current application that I work on is Advent Health app, used by 3 million active users. So when you build something like that, you have to always be cautious. These type of tools can create code quick, but when you're supporting such a big applications, number one, I don't know how it will react to that. Number two, you want your developer to know all the codes, not all the code, but understand what different pieces are doing, right? All right, back to here. It's summarizing everything that it's done and so on. I'm going to accept everything. Open terminal window. npm start. Are you ready for it? All right, nothing like this side, but okay. Oh, this. Oops. So here's what I'm going to say. The application you created is nothing like toolfinder.co. Their application is looking and functioning much better. Let's see. All right, you're right. So you can have that kind of conversation. So let's see, before we finish this video, I want to see if it can make some adjustment. Okay, so this thing is done. Let's see. Similar to the layout is now includes sidebar categories. There's a further renewal. This is pagination, blah blah. Accept all the changes. Okay. All right. One command and it changed things. is much better. It's still not what we would like, but it's better, right? I'm gonna ask, well, this video is already too large. We'll do that kind of experiment at some other time. I hope you like this video. In this video, we went through 4 different methods: simple prompt, complex prompt, a hand-drawn design, wireframe, and then 4th one is inspiring website. With that, I will close this video for now. I will create more videos. And if you like anything that I have presented today, please subscribe, like this video, share it with other friends, and bye for now.